What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero, and man, I was just listening to a song, man. Y'all probably heard it when I was getting in front of the camera, man. It's from Jada Young, and it's called Option. And one thing that really stood out to me was something he said on the song, and he was saying that he go get it for his family because there is no other option. And man, that really resonated with me, right? It really resonated with me because, man, and this video really just gonna be for the men, man. This really gonna be for the men out here because, let's be real, if you have a family and you're a man, you are the last option. Everything falls back on you, and you gotta understand that as a man, you are the last option, man. To uphold your household, everything is on you. So you the last option. And like I said, I just resonated with that song because it's like, man, I'm the last option, man. I'm the last option for my family. And I ain't saying I ain't saying my full family, but I'm saying for me, my girl, and my son that's on the way, man. I'm the final option. I gotta make it. I gotta make it so that they can make it, man. As a man, you want to lead your family to success. You want to lead them to a bright future, and that's what comes with being a man. And hey, everything fall back on you. If your family fail, let's say that you get evicted out of your home, right? That's gonna fall back on you. As a man, your girl or your wife's family gonna be asking you them questions on why y'all got evicted, right? They'll be looking at you on why you don't got the family shit together, right? And you gotta understand that. That's why I say that song resonated with me because for my family, I'm that option, man. I'm that last option. I gotta make sure that my family's straight. That's why I go so hard. That's why I go so hard every day, be it the 9 to 5, be it with these YouTube videos, because I'm the last option and I want the best for my family. For my son that's on the way, I want the best for him. I want him to live a way better life than I lived. For my girl, I want her to have a great life. And we are having a great life right now, but it can always be better, right? It can always be better. Life can always be better. I want my son to see the better things in life. Thankfully, in my life, I was able to see the better things, but you got to keep that trend alive. You got to keep doing that for the future generations so that they can know what's out here in the world, because poverty is not the only thing out here in the world, man. It's cars that people may not be able to drive just because they don't got the money to drive them. And me personally, for my family, I want them to be able to drive those cars, be it the Lamborghini, even if it's just renting one. Being able to touch one, being able to drive one, I think that's definitely something that I want to do with my family, man, because like I said before, you got to be able to see the better things. And just to get back to the topic, man, it all comes down to how hard I grind. It all comes down to how hard I grind, be it YouTube, be it the 9 to 5 field. It all just comes down to how hard I grind because I'm the number one option. I'm the last option, bro. And as a man, you just gotta understand that whatever befalls your family, the main denominator is going to be you. The main person that most of the blame is going to fall back on is you. Be it the success of your family or the failure of your family, man. You gotta understand that. So you gotta embrace being that number one option. It's like LeBron, man. LeBron gets a lot of flack. He's gotten a lot of flack throughout the years, man. I watch NBA basketball. If you guys are super long time subscribers, you know that my channel used to be based on NBA content. But just to get back to the topic, LeBron, he gets a lot of criticism. He gets a lot of flack, and that's because for the most part, for the majority of his career, he's been that number one option on any team he went to. I'd say this year, now that Luka's here, he's the second option. And him being 40 years old, but regardless, he has been the number one option through a majority of his career. And due to him being that number one option, he's gotten a lot of criticism for either the good or the bad, right? He's gotten a lot of flack for the good and the bad. So you just gotta understand that as a man that you LeBron, man, you the number one option for your family, and you gotta take that role and embrace it, man. The good and the bad. When your family doing bad, you might have to move back in with your family, right? You might have to move back in with your parents. And your girl and your son or your daughter might be right there with you living in that bedroom. And yeah, your parents might get on you. What happened? Why y'all gotta move back in with us? And you just gotta embrace that. You gotta embrace that. Oh, it was my bad. I messed up. I'm gonna get us out this run. Same with the success that comes with your family. Your family may have just bought that big ass house, and the person they gonna be asking the most questions is you, because you that head of the household. So you just gotta understand that as a man, you're the number one option. You're the LeBron of that team, and you just gotta embrace it. But if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, man. Turn on notifications and all that good stuff. And y'all already know if I'm in front of this camera, I'm here to help you mentally, physically, or financially. And with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.